Okay, let's get this show on the road. Hello everybody, I'm Mark and you're watching the Garage Guy 879 channel. This is Saturday evening, March 26th, 2022. High Point C9. Variety is the spice of life. And what I mean by that, here on the title of my video, is simple. If you only have one or two firearms and you keep practicing with it, shooting with it, what have you, you're eventually going to become very good with it. And sometimes when you only have one or two things like that, you become bored with it. You become complacent. You get tired of it. Nobody wants that, okay? But then again, there's nothing wrong with only having one or two different firearms. Myself, variety is the spice of life, and I like to try different things, different firearms. Now, back the week after Christmas, it was about 70 degrees here, believe it or not, you know, and that only happens like maybe once every 7 or 8 years we have a warm spell around Christmas. My buddy Joe, we got together and filmed some videos, Taurus TH9, Mossberg MC 2C, and a Taurus M942. You know, we did some shooting videos. But before we did those videos, he let me shoot a pistol he bought off a coworker. It was a High Point JCP chambered in 40 Smith & Wesson, and that thing ran flawless. It was dead on accurate, and as big and heavy as it is, there was no recoil. It was almost like shooting a big 380. I mean, it was nice. So, a local gun shop here in my hometown had the High Point C9 in stock, and I figured, well, heck, might as well go for it and get it. Now, I've shot these C9s before, and they always functioned really well. 95% of the people that bash High Point have never owned or fired one. They're just going by word of mouth. And yes, they have been some problems with it, but 95% of those problems, it was magazine related. And the way most of those people cured that, they just took some needle nose pliers and just barely pulled one lip or the other right here on top of the mag outward. Problem solved. Now, if you have problems with one of these, I'm not saying that's what it is, but that's how they solve their problem. Now, of course, we have the pistol right here. It is safe. Get this out of the way. We have the empty chamber indicator. Don't throw these away. If you join a local range or something, you know, they require these. A lot of ranges do. Hang on to that. Also, what comes with is a disassembly tool or sight adjustment tool right here, and a trigger lock. You also have some other papers. Let's see, what is this? Hang fires can be avoided, and it shows how to avoid them or information about it. Registration, warranty card right here. High Point has the best warranty in the business. No questions asked. You can ask the firearm guy about that. It also comes with a rear peep sight if you decide to install it, and the Allen wrench to do it with, and instructions on how to do it. Also, we have here the High Point catalog. Now, this is nice. If we wouldn't buy it, we wouldn't sell it. Got a lot of good looking High Point products on here, grips. It shows you the different firearms right here. Holsters, carbines, and yeah, this is nice. High Point now, yeah, look at that. Well, let's get all that out of the way. Get this thing here. Okay. I kind of like to, oh yeah, the instruction manual right here. Now, as far as instruction manuals go, This is nice. It really is. For probably one of the lowest cost budget firearms out there, the catalog and instruction manuals are really nice. I've seen some firearms that just come with a folded piece of paper, and they have the instructions on it, and they're barely legible, you know. High Point, one reason they can sell their products at such a low price, they do not advertise. I've yet to see a High Point advertisement in a magazine or anything like that. Alright. Now let's look at the firearm itself right here. Comes with one 8-round magazine. And these things, you can pick them up about any gun shop or order them online. You can also get this in the 10-round version. Right here, semi-auto. Yep. I don't know what kind of metal or steel it's made out of. Some people call it pot metal, but some kind of maybe zinc alloy, I don't know. The internals seem to be powder coated, and these things can be a pain in the neck to disassemble. As a matter of fact, I know several people, every year they will send their High Point firearm back to the factory, and they'll take it down, they'll give it a thorough cleaning, and they'll send it back to them like that. The sight picture on here, don't know if that's picking up good or not, but you can see that right there. It's actually not too bad. You have the serrations on top to cut down on the glare. You know, it's a big chunky firearm, it really is. There is, well, nothing ambidextrous about this. And as far as stiff as a board, I tell you what. There we go, like that. Now, put the empty mag back in. Let's see if we can release that. Gee whiz. Boy, that is stiff. If I'm not mistaken, I think it might have been Graham Bates. Well, look at that. Magazine out. There we go. Point and aim, safe direction. Actually, not terrible. Not terrible. Why did I buy this? You know, for those of you that seen my channel before, you know I've got a lot better made firearms. You know, but like I said, variety is a spice of life. And I like to have different firearms when I go target shooting. It's not always a training issue or whatever. Sometimes I just like to go pop off a few rounds and have some fun. And after I shot Joe's 40 JCP High Point pistol, you know, that was a lot of fun. I decided, well, might as well go get one for myself. Now, a few years back, I had the carbine, chambered 9mm. It was a good firearm, but it just wasn't my cup of tea, so I let it go. Kind of wished I hadn't, but I guess a lot of us know what that's like. You sell something and later on wished you hadn't. This here, I just got it as a plinker, just something different to target shoot with, and there's nothing wrong with it. And there are a lot of people out there that live paycheck to paycheck, and everybody needs some kind of home defense. They have the right to defend themselves, their families, their home, their property. They can't afford a Glock or Ruger. Some people would say save another $100 and get a Taurus. Well, I would agree with that. Matter of fact, these days, Taurus is probably the best budget firearm out there. With their line of G3 pistols, their TH line of pistols, and their revolvers, especially the 856, the 605, and now I'm starting to see the Model 82, the full-size 38, coming back around. But this right here, I got it just to have something different to target shoot with. That's it. Am I going to carry it? No. Am I going to use it as a truck gun or garage gun? No. I'm just going to use it to have something different to target shoot with. That's all. Alright. Well, I'm going to get on off here. I thought I'd bring this to you. I'm pretty sure this video is going to be a disaster once I watch the replay. Anyhow, I'm Mark, Garage Guy 879. Hope to catch y'all later.